saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Wisconsin.
Do your end, Paul, and I'll see you in I'll see you in Atlanta. The SEC title game.
This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Penn State.
Yeah, but I want to see where it really matters.
Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Who knows? Yeah, but Texas is gay.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense
That's my thinking.
Play.
Texas
you,
is
they've
gay.
been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse.
Sure was.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They think they can create space.
Safety, safety.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a
Let's
safety.
go.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. RPO complete to open the drive. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Harvey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Not a whole lot of yards gained on that one, but using the fullback as a weapon in the pass game can pay dividends.
Yeah, oftentimes we see fullbacks just kind of shoving their face into the fan. They're getting blocks. They're inside the tackles. This time they try to sneak him out, see if they can catch the
bro, why the
defense.
fuck do you make that pass
Change
like
up play
that?
by the offense.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Yeah, have to.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh,
Shit.
Fuck,
I thought I was inside the tackle box. Damn it.
The flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Yeah, whatever.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He put some heat on that one.
Damn it.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
What the fuck? You hitting this guy forward? That's whatever. I just kind of want to do a Josh Allen arm punt anyway.
That's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes
They're like, look at this throw. He threw an interception on purpose to the 2-yard line. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That glazing you do for this guy is fucking unreal. He's a great player, but if Lamar Jackson did that, they'd be like, what a dumbass throw. And so you know what type of people, too. You know what I'm talking about.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
I do, too.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move.
Most people with a brain would.
We got a timeout.
Ain't nothing against him either.
And they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on
I just think the way he plays is not sustainable as long as he keeps putting his shoulder into guys like that, you know. He's going to get hurt for real.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try
And
to
not
put
like a
something
off,
up
like,
before
weird
halftime.
thing. Like,
Back to throw, time running short in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
he never blames anybody but himself. Literally.
Now a lot
Right.
of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive.
You're not going to
after
find a
that
more
earlier
humble guy
sack.
in the NFL than Lamar Jackson. A humble superstar.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Oh, Georgia Tech beat Clemson
Kick is in the
46-44.
air. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators will
Well,
kick it
just have
away
another
first,
second
and
half
we'll
like
start
that,
the
and we'll be
second
all right.
half.
It's always hard to go on the road, though, no matter who you're playing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense
No
here
way.
executing at a high level.
He beamed that shit out there. That was crazy.
Just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
Got out of trouble.
Oh,
got
my
rid of it.
God.
Catch in the middle, it's Terry.
I didn't even see that guy. I lost him in the logo.
He's finally knocked down. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down.
Like, I didn't even see him.
Handoff to the single back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I've honestly missed it. I've had a couple of throws that I've missed this year already that were just like that. Kind of annoying because he was doing it a lot more last year. I don't know.
I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to
Come on,
move
man,
the
let's get a
chains,
stop
keep
here.
this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Fuck out of
And
here.
he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the quarterback now. The fuck?
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
For real.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lagway.
He said, leave me alone.
Under fire. And
I had to
he
get rid of
was
that ball. That
just
took too
as he
long
was
to develop.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback
fucking had a
got
blitz
confused
ready
on
there.
1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
Damn, bro, I cannot run the ball.
That didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get down.
Everybody just go on a go route here. Let's see who gets open.
And that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets
Quarterback,
started.
that's who gets open.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
North Carolina, Bill Belichick turned it around, huh? Him and his young girlfriend.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make
Him and his young
play.
poom poom.
You might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final
Ain't about to
period
start
with a
shit in this
3rd
fourth
down
quarter.
play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense.
Damn, that linebacker's good, boy.
Points right away. Now, let's get this offense back and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They've only lost to me
Gotta
and
give this
Notre Dame.
defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best
Well, then they should be
running backs
out.
in all of college football. Everybody was
Those
expecting
fucking
him to have a
frauds
big
should be
one
cut.
today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The screen, and watch out. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Gators will hustle to the line. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the 4th. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Time to go back to the Missouri, the dorm room, Missouri fans. Get drunk or do meth, whatever you do in Missouri.
Puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So they
all
start
black.
this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. And they can't connect with the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
That's not PI. Come on, dude. What? There's no way that's PI.
And the defender just way too handsy on that
fuck
last
outta
play.
here.
You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply
Oh
can't
yeah, we're
do
gonna
it.
go in
The
I
referee's
formation
call.
now. Down 20 in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the
Oh, that was
fourth
a nice
quarter.
pass.
We barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
The defense
That was a
got
good pass.
caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. 2nd down now after the sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup
linebacker.
before running this next play.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Defense in press coverage. Here's the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver
lit
the
the
football.
quarterback
It's
up. God
incomplete and
damn.
4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
No way.
First down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the
No
chains
way.
easily. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Good job to avoid the
Oh,
negative
but that's
play
not
and
a
just get
fucking.
rid of that
Okay,
thing.
yeah, sure.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Tiger. Great job by the back on the option.
Right.
Lining up to add
After getting
another.
sacked 10 times on the
And I
line,
like the
probably
way
has
that's
broken
finished. He
ribs.
sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone,
Whatever.
gets 6.
That was a fucking
So
scripted
it's a
touchdown.
73-yard touchdown drive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
They
whoa,
are
whoa. Oh,
running
shit.
out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
This motherfucker is trying to hit me with the onside kick.
They're able to secure the onside
The
kick.
fuck?
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Timeout.
I'll make
called
them
there
burn
by
on
the
these fucking
defense,
timeouts,
desperate
too.
to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts
Dude.
moving around.
I was making those plays all the time last season.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll come through on 3rd down.
These motherfuckers piss me off now, and I'm trying to get some more points.
The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
I think they were offside.
To stop it, there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
He's avoiding trolling like the plague.
What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it. And the offense should be able to run out the clock.
Right.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game,
Yeah,
it's a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Hell no.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with
Yeah, I just gotta win out. I'll be all right.
long.
I mean, I don't have to, but
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
yeah.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's got him. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Shit.
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, whatever. I was trying to get greedy.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
What's up, Paul?
Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
I didn't play it too much. I played it for like 3 or 4 matches. It seemed okay. But it's like, you know, you gotta learn the maps and shit, obviously.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete,
30-10.
and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're
Held them to 149 yards of total offense.
For this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent.
He's at 32 sacks over the last 3 games.
There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl.
What we do, we stay up 6-1 Florida. Let's go. That's what we do, Florida. Yeah, the rest of my schedule, though. Mississippi State next. That's easy. Easy. That's at home, too. I should beat them by like 30. I might get 20 sacks against them. Georgia, that'll be my last tough game besides UCall. You're up to 5-3, bro. You're on the comeback trail. And more importantly, you're 3-1 in conference now. Need that, dude. It might be hard to get Texas if they stay undefeated, though. I don't know who they play. Texas is probably gonna stay undefeated, bro. They play Mississippi State, A&M, Kentucky, and Ole Miss. Those are the last 4 conference games. And Longhorns might go undefeated. So that might be tough for you, bro. But you have a shot. You might have to beat me to get to the conference championship. Yeah, I got 5 games left. As long as I take care of business against Mississippi State, Georgia, Kentucky. Those 3. And even if I lost to you, I'd only have 1 loss in conference. But we'll see how it goes. It's going to be tough. First part of my schedule is crazy, though. Notre Dame, SMU, Miami, and Bama back to back to back to back. Paul, we're number 1 and 2 for sacks. I'm number 1 with 36. You have 35. Yeah, but I've had 32 over the last 3 games. That means I didn't really have any sacks to start the season. Yards per game allowed. Yeah. Averaging 5 a game, bro. Yeah, all 4 of us are high. You know what it is? You guys need to have good defenses because your offenses are trash, dude. Fucking Paul, you're averaging only 244 yards per game, the worst in the country, and Troy, you're averaging 296, the 4th worst in the country. Yeah. Yeah, but you have a high yards per play at 7.5. And then Jameer is 30 passing touchdowns. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Yeah, his guy's #1 for the Heisman right now. Great house. Yeah, he has 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 catching, 98 catch in traffic, and then a 97 spectacular catch. What the fuck? Playing the computer's different. You was talking shit, Paul? You can't have all that sugar. That's how Troy. That's a good question. I want to say yes, but if it is, it's very small. I remember before them, it was them Spanish people. Those Dominican people. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're all Dominicans. And then I remember after they left, there was some black family that moved in there for a little while. Was there too? And then we moved out. So I don't know. We were there on Valley Street for 10 years, bro. Mom. We were there from 03 to 2012 or 2013, one of those. I think 2013. Oh, your non finally moved out of there? Okay. That's good. It's probably a lot for her to maintain by herself, you know? Even though it's not a big place, I mean, you know, she's an older woman. Yeah. What's she like in her 70s, right? Right, so. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I don't even want to know how much those places even cost. I shouldn't even cost that much, but they probably do. You know? Oh, your uncle owns them, Paul? Oh. You renovate them at all, or? Okay. Because, like, honestly, the floor plan for them's not bad for what they are. It's not bad. 2 bedrooms, bathroom, 3rd upstairs, furnished attic, you know? Kitchen, living room. For what it is, it's not bad. Yeah, that part sucked. But, yeah. Right. Yeah. You buying cards, Paul? Trying to get rich on cards. I have a hot take about Ashton Genty. I don't think it'll matter until the Raiders' offensive line gets better. I don't think it matters. I won't be picking up that guy in fantasy unless he's a late pickup. Like, I better not see him go in the first 2 rounds. That motherfucker's be dumb as hell. That offensive line is crap. The only thing I could see being good for him is a lot of checkdowns from Geno. But he wasn't even really a receiving back coming out of college, so we'll have to see. Exit. Who? Yeah. Paul, my little... Yeah. It ain't the secondary. And getting Minka is pretty good. Yeah. Paul, my little brother, Matt, he's been like collecting Pokemon cards now. And I guess he's getting one graded that when he gets it back in a couple months it'll be worth like $500, $600. Yeah. Who knows? Honestly, I'm just being pessimistic. I think he's overrated. Dude, I'm just gonna be honest. I did not see that much of a difference between him and Shedeur Sanders. Maybe my eyes are broken, but I didn't really see much of a difference. Like, dude, Shedeur on that Miami team, is what I'm saying. Did you see Colorado's offensive line? The motherfuckers were terrible, bro. They're so bad. They're giving this guy no time to throw. And it's like, oh, he's holding the ball too long. Well, what else is he supposed to do? They don't have a run game at all. Can't run play action for some quick throws out of the play action. He has to take like a 20-step drop back because his fucking tackles are getting their shit pushed in like immediately. Like, I don't want Cleveland to do well, but like I want Shedeur to do well. So if Cleveland wins all their games except they lose to Baltimore twice a year, sweet. I don't care. Dude, because that was bullshit what happened to him. It was straight bullshit. Anybody who knows football, watches football, knows anything about football. Like, they know he got blackballed. It's plain to see. They just didn't like a kid having the type of swagger he does, who doesn't really need the NFL money, you know, who believes in himself and only wants to go to certain teams. They don't want to see a guy like that. You're not telling me that Dylan Gabriel's a better quarterback than him, or that dude New Orleans drafted Tyler Shough, or even that Jackson Dart kid, who I think is gonna suck. You know? Yeah, he's gonna suck, dude. That kid's gonna suck. He has fucking, whatchamacallit, Zach Wilson written all over him. These talent evaluators in the NFL are so fucking up their own asshole. They're so dumb. Like, you know, we took the best player on our board, Malachi Starks. Didn't overthink it. Didn't reach. Took the best player on the board. Second round came around. That dude Mike Green, the edge from Marshall, he had his stuff dropped because sexual thoughts were never brought forward. And guess what? Ravens took him. Best player available. You know? Like, that's what the best teams do. The best teams don't reach. The best teams go BPA pretty much every time. Like, Well, the Steelers should have drafted Shador, bro. They fucked up. I'm gonna be honest with you, they fucked up. That was stupid. Dude, especially when he was there, third, fourth round. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously? Take a stab at a kid. Now you're having to come with a 41-year-old who fucking moves around like he's already in the retirement home. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, probably. Probably. Shit, you should have kept Russell Wilson. They're both better than Aaron Rodgers at this point in his career, man. Because remember, Aaron Rodgers was a beast. He was always a beast from the pocket. But what always made him super special was the ability to throw on the run. Him throwing to the run on the run to his right is like the best any quarterback. Throwing the ball down the field, no one's ever looked better than this dude throwing to it, like rolling to his right. It's insane. But he can't do that anymore. It's age, skill, it's age. Brady played for so long because Brady was a pure pocket passer who never relied on his athleticism ever. Shit, I still remember, Troy, remember when he juked out Brian Urlacher like that, Tom Brady? That shit was the dirtiest juke move. Go the opposite way into the dirt. It was crazy. And it was only like a 10-yard gain. But it was sick. I still think my favorite quarterback run is when Lamar did that shit against the Bengals, where he hit the spin move on them. That one was fucking nasty, bro. I was watching that with Matt and Nick, and we all like fucking went hysterical. Couldn't believe what we were seeing. That Michael Vick touchdown against the Vikings, though. Bro, as soon as I saw that, I said, oh no. I was like, oh man, he's fucked. I was like thinking, he should probably stop playing football. Your fingers are doing this shit, like, you know, like fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, I would agree. Right. And that's the thing, the AFC, there's no domes. There's only one dome team in the whole AFC. You know, it's Indy. So, everywhere you're going to play, tournament? No. My tournament is called the Dynasty season. That's my tournament. Who? Oh, in baseball? You're in your 8th season already? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I kind of figured that. Yeah, that's probably not too much of a reason to upgrade. Wait, so pretty much you're pitching and you're doing the Shohei thing? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, what? Damn, dude, you'd be that's pretty much Paul Skeens if he had an offense. Like you're literally Paul Skeens, but have an offense. That's what his numbers are pretty much like that, bro. Except for the wins. Dude, he'd be subbing pitching. He'd be pitching like sub 2 all the time, bro. And his dumbass team scores 1 run. That dude's gonna get out of there first chance he gets, dude. First chance he's got, he is gone. God damn, what was your whip? What? Oh my god. So you're essentially if Mariano Rivera was a full-time pitcher. You have any perfect games? No hitters? Damn, that's fucking nuts. Was it at City Field too? Huh. Wait, what? That's crazy. They're like, buddy, you're number 2. I would, nah, bro. I'd be flipping fucking tables in the clubhouse. What? What? Oh. What the fuck? Well, I guess they're probably factoring in his age and how good he already is, and just being like, yeah, whatever, we're cranking this guy up to 1,000. What? Hey, you still just want to keep hitting homers. Yo, Chubbo.
They gave Tom Brady a statue?
Yeah, Tom Brady got a statue. Jesus. Wow. What? The greatest hitter of all time, I guess. the greatest hitter of all time. Wow. Yo, the way he said my man lasted 40 minutes, that's weird, bro. I said your man lasted 40 what? That's devious, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, like I said, I'll be on tomorrow, though. That's cool. AJ has to play this game, too, then, so. And then I'll probably start having some bye weeks, and so he just has to do his recruiting and skip. Like a bunch. Beat him, Troy. Keep him out of the fucking playoffs, dude. Keep him and his fucking broken-ass wide receiver out of the playoffs. Couldn't do it against the top dogs. Yeah, he's talking mad shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. You're like, yo, pay attention to your own game, buddy. Yeah, Paul, you shut him down. Yeah. 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 I was like, hold up, I lost a national title game, but I was there. Hold up. Wait a minute. You see my defense now? You know how many sacks I'm getting now? I'm getting the quarterback. He was watching the Mayo. Chill out over there. You're gonna lose to Miami. You're gonna end up in the fucking Sarsaparilla Bowl or whatever. End up in the fucking Holiday Life Bowl. Or the fucking Pop-Tarts Bowl. Buddy. Oh, yeah? Nah, bro. He could be a Big Ten team, but he cannot be Ohio State. None of us are that crazy. Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, one play cooldown, so he can't spam back to back. If you wanted to do 2-3, I'd be okay with either or. Because I like... What it is, I like to run a lot of the same packages, but I like to run different plays out of that package, so it's not even a big deal. Like, so I don't even care. I actually switched to Penn State's offense, so I'm using now. I like a lot of the motion stuff they have. There's a couple plays I really like that feel, I don't want to say broken, but they're open a lot. Yeah, I wonder who he would be. I mean, there's only a couple of 5-star programs to begin with. Big Ten, I mean. But, like, honestly, the person who was the worst school out of all of us is AJ. SMU. I don't know. They're still prestige schools. Well, you know, the only other good ACC team he could have taken with good prestige would have been Florida State. That wasn't Clemson. You know? And I get... Right. But that would have been 3 teams in Florida. He probably wanted to spread his recruiting chances, maybe. I'm just trying to think why he took SMU. Yeah, my defense has come to play the last couple weeks, though. What, the last 3 games I've given up? Since my loss to you, Troy, I've given up, what, 16, 19, 29? I'm only giving up 10 points a game. Yeah, pretty much. Right. Yeah, my shit's ready to advance already, so whenever you guys do it, I'll be able to hop in and get my game. Yeah, I'm down to play some later. Alright, fellas. I'll chat with y'all later.